Okay, it's
All
starting
right.
now. Okay, let me start first. Okay. Good morning, all everybody, and good morning to our speaker, TS Dr. No, Syafika, Artika, Rahim. Right? I first. This is my first time I met her. So she has a rich portfolio. I have her portfolio with me, but probably Dr. Syafika will going to talk more about herself, introduce herself. I'd like to know more about her. So basically, she is a head of business operation Bersatu Teguh Solution. So I wonder how Bersatu Teguh Solution is going to help us and increase this uh, the the influence with the market and the people, and going to help the people who need to enhance collaboration and partnership, right? So I'll leave Dr. Syafika to go on with her speech, right? Thank you, Dr. Syafika, for joining us today. This is your time to share with
All
us.
right. Okay. Thank
Okay,
you so
thank you.
much, Dr. T. Hi everyone. Today I'll talk about startup ecosystem, how to build networking and also partnership. I actually know that everyone is from UTHM, and also this is an open session. Inside here might be from the outsiders as well, and also lecturers. But if you can respond to me, I wanted to know if you're a student, please type in one. If you are a lecturer, please type in two. And if you are outsiders, please type in three. I just wanted to, understand my crowd, because we have like 97 plus people right now here. Okay, wow. Okay, everyone is from UTHM. Okay, all right. Um Now I wanted to ask you guys on what is your expectation from this talk. You know, whether you wanted to create your own startup, or you wanted to commercialize your innovation, or you just here for the knowledge. Because I wanted to know if a lot of you guys wanted to commercialize your innovation, or you wanted to know more about startup later. Then we can connect, and I can attend to you, one-to-one session, or maybe a group session. You with your supervisor can really discuss about you guys moving forward if you wanted to know more. So yeah. I see. Proper strategy on building network. Okay, nice. Yes, I'll talk about this to improve my knowledge on building network. All right. Okay, nice, nice. All of the above. All right. Okay. Definitely, definitely. I'll share to you guys about what is my experience and also my current journey, so that you guys knows what is the potential challenge that you might need to be in it. And yeah, I'll talk to you about how to build networking as well. Yeah. Okay, so my name is Dr. Syafika. I'm the founder and also head of business operation in Bersatu Teguh Solutions. I also the honorary secretary for the Institution of Engineering and Technology (IDP). I think you guys familiar with this, because I think we have on campus inside UTHM. And I also a committee member for Women Engineer section from IEM Malaysia lah. I think everybody knows IEM, and I
We we have
yes.
IEM student section in Malaysia, in
Ah,
UTM.
Hisham, nice, nice.
Yeah,
Actually, I
I'm the
really
advisor.
oh, okay, okay, nice, nice. Yeah, we do have the young professional section in
Yeah,
IEM.
why?
And
Yes,
it's
yes.
really good. Yeah, it's really good that the student joined this, because you can benefit a lot of things like a program that I am doing, the competition, the networking. So it's really good. I have few friends that actually from the young professional section that now is actually inside the division. We
Yeah.
have the project management, the electrical division. We have a lot of division in IEM. So yeah, they are really doing well because of the first step that they are going into previously, which is join the young professional section. Yeah. So to any one of you that didn't like really join any of this um, group, feel free to join the organization. Yeah. I think it's very like minimum fees is around 50 ringgit, right, Doctor?
Um, I need to, as an advisor of this IEM student section in UTHM, we have an agreement MOU with IEM.
Ah.
We have right, since 2002, right? Since 2002, and we are in Indo, right? We call it Indo, right? Campus Indo. Campus Indo Paraja,
Mm.
we have three bachelor degree courses under three faculty, right? Three faculty: civil engineering, mechanical, and electrical. Then we have three faculty with the courses we recognized under EAC. So the student are already joined with IEM during the first year registration. Right? It's already inclusive the fees, inclusive the fee. But the only thing that to make it officially as a member of IEM, as a student membership, right? IEM requests the student need to manually register, right? When manually register, so we open for manual registration every semester, early of the semester, for the student to manually register. Although they do it, right? They do it already collected on behalf of IEM.
Ah, I
I
see.
think
Okay,
we
that's
have
great
we have a lot of
initiative.
we have a lot of this collective on behalf, right?
I think it's very great initiative because it's actually make that compulsory lah, which is for their own good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Now the question is that we are promoting, right? We're promoting this IM activity, and we encourage, right? The word we use, encourage. Not all students participate, but we encourage and promote activities so that there are activities between faculties, right? So that the students are mixing, they join to each other. And also activity between IPTA, IPTS, between IHL lah, and some may have this invited speaker from IEM and other company, right? We've seen some companies, for example, Gamuda did deliver a few speech before, and they are delivering sort of this opportunity for works and scholarship as well. Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Ah, I see. Okay, okay, great to know. Yeah. Then the student is in a good hand.
Yeah,
So
they have
yeah.
exposure with the company actually. Yeah, we
Ah,
have
I
talked with
see.
industry, we have talked with the IEM as an education, and we
Mm.
have organized activity such as activity to promote relationship and team working between faculty, and also some technical hands-on skills upgrading, such as cat and cat and cam, something like this, right? Some
Ah, I
some
see.
to civil engineering, some to mechanical, some to electrical.
I
Yeah.
see. Oh, great, great.
Yes.
Yeah, I think UTHM done a very good job in terms of setting up the foundation for the students, right? So, yeah. I think what they need to know now is how to really build the networking after
Yeah,
that.
you're
Yeah,
right. You're right.
already
Yeah.
set. Yeah, you guys already set the foundation
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's really like within them lah, their effort kan.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Mm. All right. So before I briefly explain about myself, feel free to add me in LinkedIn. Okay, you can scan the QR code. At any time, please do PM me, introduce yourself, and then what you wanted from me, like an assistance or maybe an advice. So I will definitely help because actually I really into the bridge, always bridge between the youngsters, the students, and also the industry. And I always be one of the mentor for all the students. So feel free to WhatsApp me or to connect with me in LinkedIn, and I'll help you with whatever advice that you need. Okay. So about me, okay, I have a Doctor of Philosophy, specialized in construction technology, and also Master of Engineering in Construction Management, both of these from UTM. And I have a Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering from UPNM, University Pertahanan. I bet everyone knows this university. Yeah. All right. Then I have all this qualification, yeah, professional technologies from Malaysian Board of Technologies. Don't forget to register yourself as a technologist from this Malaysian Board of Technologies. We have the graduates level. And then I am one of the member of Institution of uh, Engineering and Technology, IT UK. Also a certified QLASI assessor from Construction Industry Development Board, CIDB. I also a Green RE accredited professional for Real Estate and Housing Developers Associate Radar. Because my background is a lot of construction property. Later I'll explain to you. Then you know this makes sense, yeah. And I am also one of the associate ASEAN engineer from ASEAN Federation Engineering Organization. All right. Okay, a bit about my current role. I am the head of business operation Bersatu Teguh Solution. Actually, I already established this company long time ago during my working time in corporate. But when you are working and also you are doing business, it's not really like a full time business. So, a lot of projects that only not really focusing on like 100% capacity. So it's just only on the side thing that I'm doing aside from my role that time. But now I am like 100% doing my company. It's actually almost a year now doing this full time, and it's really exciting actually because I will share with you how I strategize and plan my business, and then you guys can take one of the method to align with your mission and vision later. Okay. I am also the honorary secretary for the IET. So I met your dean and also Dr. Said during the event. We actually have a lot of event. I think Dr. Said is quite active in UTHM, doing a lot of
Yeah.
events, particularly involving IET. So yeah, kudos to him. Uh, and I am also the committee member of the woman engineer. Actually, I think like last 2 years, I also involved in project management technical division, but already retired because I wanted to focus on woman engineer because we have so much events. So I need to focus on one division at a time. So that's why I focus on woman because it's resonate with me close because I'm a woman and women always empower women. So that's why I focus on this division and also a member of Women Engineer for ASEAN. So we recently have a meeting actually. We do, if you join this ASEAN Federation Engineering Organization, actually you can meet all of these ASEAN women who actually, we can like networking, we can really like uh, update each other about what is their current initiative, what is their government initiative, and maybe you can, talk to them about how wanted to embark a business into their country. So it's very good platform actually to go internationally with your business. So this is what I currently doing. I hope my sharing will spark something in your heart. Okay, how you wanna um decorate your path yeah, from engineers, graduates to very success entrepreneurs. Anything you can definitely ask me. Yeah. All right. So a bit about my journey. Okay, this is my path actually. So I graduated from UPNM in 2013, and then during that time everyone wanted a job at a big firm, so I got one as a project engineer at Dilium Berhad. It's a public listed company in oil and gas. So I worked there, being attached in Petronas Gas at the time. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of maintenance in shutdown projects and all. So after getting married and have a kid, so I moved to construction. I do a lot of infrastructure projects. That time I do MRT projects with this UEM Constructions as one of their subcontractor that time, and moved to a bigger construction to do the high rise and mixed development projects. And in 2017, I moved to the property development. That time we do a lot of mixed development as well, but I actually being there as a project manager, doing a lot of properties, commercial buildings. So here in 2018, I register myself a master because I have this KPI actually. Before 35, I wanted a PhD actually. So I really am a disciplined person. So 2018 I registered myself, and then 2020 I got myself a master, and then straight away enrolling. Yes, KPI, personal pursuit. Yeah, yeah. It's your goals, your life goals. So my life goal is actually wanted to have a PhD before 35. So straight away, because I already calculate, okay, I will finish this time and this time, and then straight away 2020, after got my master senat letter, I register in UTM as well, Razak School that time, doing my PhD, and they accepted my proposal until I complete this year, yeah, early this year, 2024. I managed to complete it within 3.5 year. So yes, I completed within within the age that I wanted, before 35. So yeah, I achieved that goals lah. I hope everyone, if you have goals, and you need to be disciplined, and I think God will grant whatever you want it to be if you put a lot of effort. Yeah. And then in 2022, I actually being brought by the Meteor CEO. Actually, this is true networking. Because actually, for your information, I didn't like really wanted to go out or jump to another company. It's because of recommendation. Okay, that is one of the things that I wanted to um, um, mention to you. uh, so my bosses will bring me to another company, and then another bosses will bring me to another company, and so on and so on. So in Meteor, I actually was brought up by the CEO. And Meteor actually is one of the holding company for Open University Malaysia, OUM, if you guys know. So I worked there until my tenure finishes, because we have like 2 years of contract. I didn't really continue my contract because I wanted to follow my husband to Sabah. So it's a different chapter. I will share after this. So from here, from my story, whenever you wanted to do or whatever you plan to do, actually it's not really easy to achieve it. It's always obstacle, it's always challenge, but you need to really be resilient and really need to be agile to really maneuver your own path. So that is what I'm doing. Actually, I wanted to be in oil and gas, for all of my career. But because of I already have kids, and then they wanted to send me to offshore, and in my situation, I cannot do much because of my husband is also moving around because he's a navy. So that's why we as a woman engineer, I'm sorry to touch about women, we as a woman engineer need to really agile to really make sure that we can get what we want, but actually not jeopardizing our family. Okay, so that is our challenges. Unlike men's, of course, you guys is a breadwinner, actually, the main breadwinner. So you guys can it's a different matter lah. Okay, I don't want to touch anything, but for women, yes, we have to really think about the family, especially the kids, and also if we want to achieve our own goals, then we need to really maneuver our path. Okay, and then in Meteor Properties, from manager, and then promoted to acting head, from group to leading Meteor Properties, one of the properties arm, because they have like a subsidiary. So basically, I oversee all of these OUM all over Malaysia branches. We do a lot of maintenance, and also all the classroom commercialization, buildings, refurbishment, and all. So after that, I moved to Sabah and spent a full time with my company. But okay, we have question here. Was project engineer your first job as a fresh graduate? Yes. My first job is actually a project engineer. Okay. From this, let me summarize. From project engineer, I move up to project manager, which is more towards the management, but still have this engineering. But after that, I'll promoted to the business division, which doing a lot of revenue generating, a lot of strategic thinking. So my path is actually from engineers, very technical, very hands-on, on-site job, to the management, and after that to the business. That's why I can see when to create my own company, when all of this knowledge lah, and the business acumen I got from this my experience. um I actually lucky because I'm given mandate by the management to do all of this. If not, let me share with you, during my university time, I am very, very, very introvert. Okay, I am very introvert person. I am not active in organization. That time is very, very limited resources, and also not very a lot of awareness about what we will become later when we graduated. All of this we have to think by ourselves, but luckily I am one person that always like, okay, if I graduate, I wanted to work. Okay, so I think during my exam time, during final year, I already started to find job from Job Street, and then go to the career fair that time, because we don't have like any a platform that we wanted that time. LinkedIn is not there yet, so it's very difficult for me that time, but I can do it. So with you guys having all of this initiative, all of this platform, I bet you guys can be more improved version of me, and also be better person, and also very successful. How did you manage to get your first job? Okay, actually I find it through Job Street, and also I go to the career fair. So from there I give my CV and all. Okay, next. All right, enough about myself. But after this, you can, of course, ask more details if you want, or you can connect with me in LinkedIn. Okay, so today's talk is about two things. All right, to inspire and share um, to you about my knowledge, my transition into entrepreneurship. I bet you wanted to know that, to know this more than you wanted to know me. All right, and to share with you how I built my networking, and how I leverage my partnership, to succeed in startup. All right. Okay, this is the agenda that I'll be seeing with you. All right. Okay, first we move to startup overview first. No worries, later I'll share this with your organizer, with the faculty, with the T. Later you can get this or you can watch it back in recording. Okay. All right, before we move further, I would like to know if you guys how well you know startup. Okay, who wanted to create your own startup after you graduate? Please respond in the chat box.
Ada. Type satu kalau you mau. Type satu.
If you know about startup, type 1. If you don't know at all, type 2. Okay. Dr. T, is entrepreneurship or startup is is inside your module?
We have
Where is
entrepreneur.
it? Ah,
We have entrepreneur. Yeah, we have. But startup or spin off a company, we introduce, right, what is SSM and what are the type of the company, all these rules are.
I
But
see. The
yes,
conventional one lah.
yes. But they have some sort of this business idea where they have these entrepreneurs days where they sells all this air makanan, all this thing.
I
But
see.
we have the student incubator in FKE, where
Ah,
and
I see.
in the university we have this student incubator as well, where the student are encouraged, not all lah, some are encouraged to dwell into a business, something like agriculture and maybe technology company. We have one office, one lab turned into the incubator, and there are
Nice.
a number of companies have been student.
So
Then just
it's
they are
functioned by UTHM?
the the location is provided by the faculty, and they are the student need to think about the budgeting and resources as well. At the same time, there are some resources from the university they could be
I
used,
see.
including the funding as well, including the funding. Yes,
I see. It's
but
good that
we
UTHM
yes.
actually
Mhm.
already set up all this because
Yeah.
I think with these facilities that UTHM providing kan with this program, they can definitely go to the government agencies that offering this initiative. I mean, from the ideation, because you already done all of this research and all, you just need to commercialize it kan.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there are few on this something like technology training among the primary and secondary school, right? Where the student there are a couple of students spin off for this purpose, and then they share the platform as solution together with the university. So we encourage the student doing this training and draw into education. And the other direction will be agriculture and technology
Hmm.
solution for to support the researcher. There are some research, right? There are some research we need some engineer, right? But not all students are engineer, right? But we need
Understand.
somebody to become a solution provider. So some of the technologies company they spin off just by the student, they helps the they help the researcher as well.
Nice. That's why later I'll be mentioning about how we can really partner
Mm.
within this field, because it's not necessarily if you are in the agriculture faculty and also you are in the technology faculty, you cannot like work together, because actually
Mm.
you'll be surprised that you can do a lot of things together if you guys like merge your research together, kan?
You are right. You are right. You are right.
Yeah.
So far, we see the FKE, the incubator. I think majority, I think most, I'm not 100% sure, but most of them, I've seen them are FKE students. So
Mm.
they mean, I mean the shareholder among themselves, even the engineer, I would prefer that there's the mixture of multidisciplinary where they have probably other faculty, probably from the management or economy side. Probably there will be a rainbow or recipes of partnership and stakeholder as well.
Yes, definitely, because they will complement each other actually.
Yes, you are right. Mm,
Ah, all right. Okay, let me continue. All
yes.
right. So I can see here that most of you don't know much about startup, but maybe you have this very minimum knowledge about this, but let me help you in this. Okay, actually, a startup is a newly established business. Okay, focuses on developing innovative products, services, and also solution. Yeah. Okay, this business actually aim to grow rapidly by solving a specific market problem. Okay, leveraging technology and addressing gaps in existing industry. Okay, normally a startup ni dia thrive in sector where there is an innovation or technology. Okay, this is the key driver for startup lah. Basically, this is what differentiate you from the normal SME. Okay, the normal SME actually serve a traditional economy, serve the existing market, but startup is actually the new thing that uh, thrive by the innovation and technology. Exactly what Dr. T mentioned just now, the research, the innovation, be it engineering, technology, agriculture, all of it. I will share with you what is the type of startup that you can create. But this is very exciting actually because the government realized that there is a need to encourage and to increase to drive this startup. Okay. Um, Next. Okay, the characteristic of Malaysian startup. Okay, you as a student can definitely create your and establish your own startup if your ideas, yeah, your startup is tech driven. Okay, most startup leverage on mobile apps. If you have ideas on mobile apps, AI powered solution is very famous nowadays. Okay, you can explore on that. IoT, big data, and then of course with this tech driven solution, you have to solve problems lah. Okay, address gap in industry like education, healthcare, agriculture, many more. If you can solve this, you can have a chance to get funded lah by government agencies and all. Not only product actually, you guys can always look into soft product like an AI powered tools that help people. Recently I came across AI powered that the system is about the woman motivational chatbot. So things like that can always become your product, not only a physical product. So you can think out of the box. Okay, if your ideas is very interesting, there's always investor there out there hungry to invest in you. Okay, of course a scalable model. Okay, your startup of course need to be uh, it can be grow regionally and globally. Yeah, so that we can like scale the business later if it's doing well. Okay, the need for change before the startup era. Okay, if you can see here, okay, fresh graduate at risk as economy quivers, lambakan graduan menganggur. This is because long time ago, traditional economy, we as a graduate during my time, especially or during Dr. T's time, kan, um, we actually always target that okay after we graduate we will work. Okay, this is our mindset. If we create our business kan, we only look into like okay I will jual goreng pisang or I will jual nasi lemak or I will supply something. But if you participate in the tender and all and then the tender fail and you will upset, you will be frustrated, and then you go back to the industry and go find your job there. So So it's really like not a sustainable arrangement back then because the ecosystem is not ready. There is very limited venture capitalists, which is investors. There is very unclear government policy, and a lot of things that is not very supportive for us. We rely on traditional industry like me. Okay, after graduate, I wanted to go to oil and gas lah. I wanted to go to manufacturing. That time the big firm kan, macam I wanted to work in Proton, Intel, all of these big firm kan. We rely on that, and then for result, if everyone wanted to go to working there, and it is very limited position, so of course it's rising of unemployment rates among fresh graduates. And with this, some of the graduate will, work in other field, which is a waste of talent. You might be a top student, but it's not your luck. You didn't get a job, but your talent is wasted, okay, because you didn't like really work in your field. That is why the government realized that there is need a change, yeah, to really encourage the startup to to be in Malaysia, yeah, to ready the ecosystem. So how this problem manifests into bigger challenge, I summarize it into four. Okay, economic diversification needs, yeah, reliance on a few industry like I mentioned before, global competition. Okay, we as Malaysian country struggle to match innovation hub like Singapore, China, okay, India, which were thriving due to robust startup. Okay, everybody talking about startup, and Malaysia also wanted to follow the footstep. Yeah, youth employment gap. Okay, graduates in tech and engineering lack of roles that utilize their skills, leading to underemployment or mismatched job. Okay, like I mentioned before. Okay, they didn't like really get a job, and then they just work in other industry which is not really in engineering or technology field. That is very very sad actually, kan, because the talent is wasted. And brain drain. Okay, talented Malaysians sought opportunity abroad, so yeah, more Malaysian go overseas and they don't want to come back to Malaysia, contribute to communities, and it's very waste for a country like us because we wanted to develop our nation. So that's why this problem causes our government to realize that, look, we need to do something. So hence the startup ecosystem being introduced. Okay, so why the government saw the needs of startup? Of course, to boost innovation, to create a job for us, yeah, especially engineering and technology. Because people say that why we wanted to um susah wanted to learn engineering, learn technology, because later when we graduate there is like very minimum job for us. So that's why the government need to step up. Okay, to foster tech adoptions and to achieve global competitiveness. All right. Okay, let me look into the chat box. Do partnership important for startup, and how do they contribute to growth? Yes, partnership is very important for startup. Later I'll share in my other slide. Yeah. And they really, really, really is the key drive for a startup growth. Because without partnership, without networking, it's really hard for you to actually grow and to actually be visible. Uh, what is the risk? What is the risk? Can you elaborate on that? Risk on what? Yeah. Okay. Later you can just text. I'll come back to that. Okay. All right. Next, type of startup. Okay. So here is a type of startup that we have. The government will support this type of startup. First is tech startup. Okay. the startup that develop software platform apps for specific problems, yeah, world problem, Malaysian problem, rural communities problem, whatever problem that you identified that is work within the solutions, then you can definitely develop that. E-commerce startup, online retail platform and marketplace. Okay, agri-tech startup, innovating agriculture with technology to improve efficiency, yield, sustainability. Yes, Dr. T also mentioned about agriculture. I am also a fan of agriculture tech. Okay, we can discuss it later. Okay, all right. Healthcare startup, okay, improving healthcare services using technology. Green tech and sustainability startup, addressing environmental challenge and sustainable issues. Okay, again, this startup is not only on the hard product but also on the soft products. You can always do soft products and also services. Okay, talk about services actually. As you can see here, social enterprise. This is actually interesting because I am also involving in this. Okay, social enterprise is a startup that addressing societal challenge while generating revenue. Actually, this is quite interesting because you do whatever is your passion while generating revenue, because this is like NGO but producing revenue. For example, let's say I give my own example. We have these social projects, okay, granted grant by one of these government agencies to do awareness about the rural communities in Sabah. So this is under the social enterprise. But of course, you can ask me more if you connect with me in LinkedIn, okay, or email me. Up to you. We can discuss this later. If I go deeply, later 2 hours is not enough. All right. Okay. Let me see in the chat box. Risk of startup. Yeah. Okay. Risk of startup. Startup. Of course. Later I'll also explaining about the challenges lah. Actually, of course, the challenge is the funding lah. The financing throughout your projects, the rejection. Okay, if you didn't survive, that is the risk of failure. And if you don't have like a critical idea on how to bring up your startup to a better level, that's when you will, frustrated and all, because creating a startup and also sustaining it is need a very high resilience attitude because it's really difficult. Yes, because if you didn't like really strategize it, but if you are in the right path, it's very easy journey. But it's a reminder for you. Do this alone is not helping. It's a very, very lonely journey. You have to find partners that complement you and your product, also your startup. If you can partner with somebody that is strong in business, that is strong in marketing, this is really, really a good combination. Okay. All right. Move back to the slide. Type of startup. Okay, creative startup. Okay, innovating design, arts, content creation. If you have these skills of doing a campaign, marketing, digital marketing, and all, this is one of the products that fall under creative startup. Yeah. Logistic and mobility startup. Okay, optimizing transportation and delivery system, for example, Lala Move, Grab. Okay, so this is one of the startup that government will look into for assistance. Yeah. All right. Let me quickly brief on the startup ecosystem. Okay, this is the startup ecosystem. Yeah, the interconnected network of us as entrepreneurs. Okay, of course, the investors, yeah, the investors, including the angel investors, venture capitalists, crowdfunding platform, yeah. Mentors is the industry expert, providing guidance, because you need all of this ecosystem to support you as a startup. So when you actually involve or join in the program, be it in government agencies or private, or the NGOs program. So they actually will assist you with this. But I can see that in Malaysia, actually, we are quite good in terms of um, setting up this startup ecosystem for the startup to enjoy. Oh, okay. Support organization, okay, including incubators, the one that Dr. T mentioned just now. UTHM also have these facilities, yeah, accelerators, and also co-working space. Uh, one of the ecosystem as well, universities. Okay, I actually excited to hear about Dr. T's sharing just now that UTHM has their own incubators, which is really really good. I think all the universities have this arrangement, which I feel like during my time I don't have this. Okay, so you guys are lucky, so grab this opportunity. If you have this very 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 innovative solutions that can solve world problem, join and grab the opportunity. Okay, because you're already inside the university, you can definitely collaborate. Okay, me myself also have been talking, engaged, collaborating with universities. Okay, of course we are comfortable with our own university, our alumni. So this is the time, yeah. Okay, limited resources. Students need to be proactive and looking for the opportunities. Yes, yes, they need to be proactive. But when I assess what Dr. T mentioned just now, actually UTHM has setting up a very good foundation for you. You have this IEM organization, you have this on-campus IET. Please, please, please join, because they will give you a free trainings, a free programs, competition that you can participate. So this is really 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 a good opportunity. Okay. um okay, government and NGOs, of course, if you join, you can lavish on this networking, yeah. Government for the policy supports, yeah. Without policy we cannot even move and cannot ready this ecosystem. And also training programs. The capacity building is actually good in Malaysia. I think everybody is throwing a free webinar, a free events. I think if paid events, I think from NGOs or from IEM or from universities, I think it's very minimum charges, like 15 ringgit and all, if they were to charge. If not, there is always a free webinar. It's on you whether you want to join or you don't want to join. But believe me, please join. Okay. Okay, this is the simple overview of Malaysian startup ecosystem. Okay, as you can see here, the government, okay, the policy maker, okay, give mandate to the public agency, the agency pelaksana, uh, uh, have these state agencies as well. For Sabah, we have CINIX, yeah, Sabah Creative Economy, and also Innovation Center, and also a lot of other states initiative. And then you can see here some of the corporate initiative accelerators, yeah, media that also involve the the community builders, yeah, for the capacity buildings, the fundings that are available. But this is not only limited to this overview. You can also explore. Okay, you can Google actually a lot of agencies or maybe a private or NGOs that giving out uh, grants, yeah, from international grants. So you need to um, explore this, yeah, in the social media. I think they share a lot in Instagram, in LinkedIn, and also some of it in TikTok nowadays, because they know that all of this Gen Alpha is in TikTok now, no more Facebook. So you can, explore in whatever social media you are comfortable with. Yeah. Okay, just to share on the government initiative, the government already launched this Malaysia Startup Ecosystem. You can find it in the internet. Okay. I think they launched it in 2021 by Mosti. So here they talk about how they will ready the startup, how they can assist the startup. So you can read this startup ecosystem roadmap. Yeah, this one they mention about the key driver, the outcome that they wanted to achieve, the drivers of they mandate what agencies are all inside this roadmap. Okay, sharing with you from the roadmap, they introduced the My Startup platform. I don't know whether you heard this before or not. So feel free to explore this. They they cater all of these category of founders, investors, tech talents, so you can know what is their upcoming programs and all. This is really good for you who wanted to embark, especially the one that have this already inside the UTHM incubators. Yeah. Okay, my journey as entrepreneur. Okay, let me see in the chat box. Okay, what is the difference between startup and angel funded company? Okay, to me, actually, we have this startup. We have like a lot of level. We have the ideation level of startup. We have the mid level of startup. So the ideation, which is I think the one that you guys are supporting, the incubators. This is like the very early stage. The angel funded is actually in the mid range. Maybe they already done their ideation phase. Right now they are in the middle of doing their prototype, or they wanted to embark into production. So this is when the angel investors, the VC, the venture capitalists will go in. All right. So my startup, let me share with you about my startup, Bersatu Solution, my journey, challenge, lessons, and what I currently succeed to achieve. So my company actually done these services. Yeah, we have this. We actually is a consultancy firm. We do this technology solution advisory. Okay, we do energy efficiency and battery regeneration advisory. I do a lot of training as well related to these services. And also we have this R&D team for the sustainable material for our social products. So if you can see here, my company is the hybrid of between the SMEs and also startup. Okay. I actually not doing this alone. I have my other team, my co-founder, that we actually built this up together. So like I said, if you do it alone, it's very difficult journey. If you partner, it will be easier for you in terms of the progress, yeah, your journey. Uh, but you have to find the correct mindset, and also the person that really align with your mission and vision. If you cannot find that type of person, you just rushly go into the partnership, it won't work. It won't work actually. So you have to like really take your time, evaluate, assess, okay, what type of partnership you wanted to embark into. Okay, my startup journey. Okay, at the beginning, the transition from a career in engineering to entrepreneurship for me, because I have the experience already, so I have this experience to guide me. because from the technical person goes into business, so I done it before, so my journey in my own business is not really difficult, but I have my own challenge. Okay, but in your case, maybe you have a different challenge because as a fresh graduate, you jump into entrepreneurship, using incubators. You are also likely to succeed, but you will have your own challenge. But it's not it's possible for you to achieve with the correct partnership and also networking. Okay. Identify problem. Okay, that is the most important thing if you want to set up your startup. Okay, identify problems, client pain points. So my approach is, if I want to approach my client, I wanted to know their pain point and also their problem. I very rarely I go to the client and say, hey, you have job, give me job lah. Okay, it's really really rude to really approach people, and people will get annoyed. So how we wanted to approach our client and make them trust us is by understand their problem, what is their needs, their current needs, what is their goal. So from there you can craft uh, and a very attractive proposal for them. So this is my way of doing business lah. Maybe you can also remember this when you wanted to set up your own consultancy firm or your own business. Yeah. Okay. Identify opportunities, solution to offer. Don't pick and choose for me. Okay. Whenever you identify opportunities or solution, go for it. Okay. Maybe it's a small opportunity. Okay. Not very a big revenue, but maybe it will lead to something big. So don't pick and choose. Okay. Next, initial challenge. Okay, lack of resources. Yes, this is actually answering for, I think, a question just now. Okay, the challenge can lack of resources, fundings. This is the challenge that I have to go through lah. Okay, building credibility, because the new company can the startup, we have to build our credibility, make people trust us. Okay, because we are the new business, so we have to really tell people that we are capable. Okay, this is important. Okay, balancing technical expertise with business acumen, this is really important. That's why I said earlier, if you need to partner with the right person with the right expertise, go for it, because because we alone cannot do all of this. But if you have all of this, it's a bonus for you, because you have this technical, you have this business, so it's very good for you. But for me, it's always better to have partner that counter check, double check everything that we do, so that we are in the right mind. Okay, if we alone, no one will double check our work, and it's very difficult for us later when we wanted to present to client. Okay, challenges along the way. Of course, financial constraint. That's why you have to continue find your revenue sources, government assistance, grants. So in my level, I didn't like really go big on the revenue. I go like a medium one, and also I target on the grant and also the government assistance that they give for the startup. So this is what I currently been doing. Uh, okay, market awareness. Of course, you need a digital marketing person, yeah, expert, and also team building. You have to build your team. Okay, I wanted to share about team building because the traditional ways is actually when you wanted to do a job or you wanted to partner with somebody. Long time ago, we have to we have to pay them for this type of work. There is no like negotiation about the partnership and all. But now there is another way. which is a partnership model, which is like you can always partner with them on success basis. Okay, you always can partner with them profit sharing. So all of these you have to explore. Okay, you don't need to bring out your money. Okay, to bring out your money to really like invest your own money, big money, to really embark into the entrepreneurship. Actually, if you find a correct partnership, you can always do everything in success basis. That is why I practice. If you want to know more, feel free to contact me in LinkedIn and also email me. No worries. Okay. Um. Next. Oh, okay. Let me change that box. Any consultation on startup? Yes, yes. I do give a consultation in startup. Um. Actually, I do have this talk. Um, it's a monthly talk actually for my mentor, for my mentee. So if any of your student wanted to have this, a briefing of how to really like, embark into startup, if UTHM incubators wanted to invite me again for this detailed talk, then we can talk later lah. Okay. Yes, my company do have this advisory. Yeah. Okay, lesson learned. What I learned within my journey in entrepreneurship is resilience. Okay, resilience is always a key. All right, how you overcame rejection. Of course, if you send your proposal to client, there's always potential rejection that will come to you. Okay, don't get frustrated. Don't get like really sad. Um, Talk to them. What actually the lack of my proposal? What is what can I add more into the proposal to really up to your standards? Something like that. Okay. Always take rejection as your motivation to move up. Yeah. Networking is critical, yes. Build a strong partnership with organization. From my experience, my connection through the engineering organization like IEM, IET, NGOs. Okay, I deal a lot of with NGOs as well because NGOs also give out grant, especially the social impact NGOs. So feel free to explore the NGOs that currently active. I think one of it is BGBG initiative is one of the very very active NGOs. I think they are actually social impact company. They doing the NGOs work but also generating revenue. Other than that, we have a lot of one of my partner, which is Forever Sabah. Forever Sabah also do a lot of initiatives, yeah, social impact projects. So we have a lot. I believe in KL, Selangor, all other region have this social impact projects. So feel free to find it. Yeah. Uh, Leverage platform like LinkedIn for exposure. Okay, I advise all the students to um, leverage on this platform, LinkedIn. I don't have this opportunity. Long time ago, I only used JobStreet and also few others platform, but it's not really reliable. So that time only JobStreet. So now you have LinkedIn. So build up your portfolio. Even though you don't have any events or any things to really you think like you don't have anything to discuss, but actually if you talk about your research is actually good because all we want is to increase your visibility in the LinkedIn. So if you graduated later, people will recognize you. Okay, this student do electrical and electronic. Okay, this student is top student. This student do research in this and that. So people can notice you. So that is what we want. Yeah, the visibility. Okay, adaptability matters. Adjust business focus from purely technical solution to include social impact initiative. Okay, My advice, if you wanted to create your own startup, your innovation, make sure align with the sustainability development goals and its indicators. Because if you connect your problems, your solution with SDG, is the government is more likely to accept or to notice your solution. So make sure you align with this, okay, to solve all these SDG goals. Okay, a bit about my company. This is what we currently have within this period of time. Currently, we do this digitalization consultation. I do automated clients operation using tech solution. I work a lot with Google Cloud. Streamlining their operations. Because of my background in construction and property, I do asset management system and automated event management system because I do a lot of events as well. So this is what currently we're doing. And this is what I wanted to share. I also have these apps, okay, agriculture, a crop management app development currently developed by our R&D team. Okay, actually, we got this grant from one of these state agencies in Sabah. So we wanted to make the farming more fun. Not only using the conventional ways, but to use this technology to enhance their supply. Yeah. And also we receive recognition and partnership that we have this period of time. I received MTDC Excellence in Innovation Awards for my one of these research in construction technology. We also receive grants for local agencies, and also some of these project is social impact project as well. And so we partner a lot with key players, yeah, in asset management and also the agriculture. Now our campaign is more towards to bring awareness for this agriculture to the youth, so that not only the old time farmers doing all this, we wanted youth also aware that agriculture is not only like a traditional farming, but also have this technology inside it, so it actually fun. Yeah. All right. Next, okay, building networking and partnership. Okay, since we have like another several minutes before we goes into 1 p.m. So let me quickly run through. Okay, why networking is a key. Okay, opportunities through connection. Networking leads to collaboration, mentorship, and funding. This is what I mentioned from the beginning. Networking is the key. Okay, this will lead you to more collaboration, to the right mentorship, and also funding. Okay, be it is a small networking session, or it's an online session, feel free to join. Okay, who knows that will lead you to another collaboration. Okay, engineers and entrepreneurs thrive when connected to each other in their field. And then networking isn't just about meeting people, but building lasting relationship. When you meet people, not only you get to know them, but please learn how to assess and evaluate what that people can benefit you. For example, that person is from government agency or from corporate. So learn how to assess, learn how to connect, learn how to match that person role with your current mission. Okay, how to join a strong networking, build a strong network. First, join the professional organization, which is now, I believe, you already in a good hand. Okay, attend industry event and competition. If you have innovation or research that you think is very innovative, please join competition. This is to increase your visibility. Leverage on digital platform. Okay, please join LinkedIn and also other tools. If you are in technology, you can use platform like GitHub or something to showcase your technical skills. Yeah, collaborate with academia and industry. When you join events, you can connect with the industry people that maybe can lead you to a very impactful collaboration. Okay, partnership strategies. Learn how to collaborate with organizations such as NGOs to leverage their networking for your visibility and campaign. I often use this type of method as well because NGOs, they have their own networking, and also they kind of easily going here and there because they have their NGOs resources. So if you can join into that NGOs and sometimes give a pro bono services, you can have a lot of things that lead from there. Okay, you can have a collaboration afterward, but you have to give something. Okay, of course you have to start with pro bono services like I'm doing this today, but who knows, it will lead you to another impactful collaboration. Okay, so don't be um you know stingy, or oh, I don't want to attend this because this is like a free program. No, please join. We don't know whatever will come from that networking or collaboration. Okay, focus on shared goal. Okay, align, make sure your partnership align with your mission. Yeah, for example, sustainability, digital transformation, and then start small. It's good being ambitious, but please start small because you wanted to really know what to execute. Okay, break down into action item and execute it one by one. Don't see it as a bigger picture. Ambitious, you want to achieve this and that, but you didn't like really break down into action item, so it's not realistic. So you have to really look into that. Okay, next, embarking on entrepreneurship in engineering. Okay, how to set up your startup. Okay, this is very important. Okay, first, identify a problem. Okay, look for a challenge in engineering industry or daily life that you can solve. Anything. Okay, please make sure align with SDG. Second, learn the basic of business. Okay, you have to understand key concept like revenue models, customer acquisition, financial planning, budgeting. So you need to have this. I believe a lot of capacity building agencies that doing this, throwing this program free. You have to find it, or maybe your university or other university doing it. You can always do it. Build a minimal viable product. Okay, if you are already inside the university incubators, you can focus on building your prototype with the minimum features or whatnot, to test the market first. Okay, this is the important things that you have to know if you wanted to create a successful startup. Okay. Okay, skill to develop, technical skills like if you are into coding, prototyping, data analysis, leveraging tools like Google Cloud, AI tools, yeah, BIM, building information modeling. Okay, business skill, you have to know pitching ideas, budgeting, understanding legal structures of the startup or the conventional companies, yeah, the one that Dr. T mentioned just now, SSM, how to build how to incorporate companies and all, in terms of enterprise or Sendian Berhad or public listed. So you have to explore all this. Soft skill. Okay, of course, this is actually you have to really develop within yourself. Okay, leadership, communication, and the resilience, yeah, to navigate challenge. That is the important things. Okay, a bit of the insight. Yeah, we almost finished. Opportunities for engineering student. Yeah, for universities and government agencies resources. Yeah, access research grant, startup accelerators or entrepreneurship centers. Yeah, Kindly explore this. Yeah, join competition and challenge, either hackathon, accelerator program, boot camp. A lot of government agencies are doing this. Internship. Okay, the most important things nowadays that people not realize this is important is internship with startup. Don't only look into big company. If you can join startup, it's really great. If your goals is to create your own startup, okay, gain experience by working with startup to understand their operation, how they set up, how what is their challenge. So this is really great. So I hope you guys can aim for having your internship with startup company, because actually it's really good. I also start, um I have experience working with small company, yeah, in construction. I do a lot of things, multitasking, but that is one of my stepping stone of what I know now. Because if I didn't like really multitask and do everything previously, I don't know what I can do now. Because it's part of your journey, part of your knowledge. It's really good. Okay, of course, it's very tiring and exhausting, but it's good experience. Okay, tips for entrepreneurial success. Start small but think big, of course. Okay, focus on solving problem. Then plan for regional or global expansion. Embrace lifelong learning. Okay, stay updated on trends, technologies, and market demands. Build a support system. Surround yourself with mentor, peers, and partner who align with your vision, and also be resilient. Ah, okay. Almost finished. Later I'll take a look at the questions. Okay, let me finish with a quote. Okay. Every challenge is an opportunity to innovate. Okay. Whatever problem that you think is a good opportunity to solve that can align with the SDG goals as well, please take it as a challenge, came up with the innovative solution. I think you can be a great entrepreneur. Okay, have a success startup. If you success one day, don't forget to connect with me and tell me your story. I would love to hear that. Yeah. Before I go to the Q&A, I just wanted to promote my campaign. Actually, one of our grant, we have this agriculture campaign, is very suitable for agriculture student. If you guys have, or engineering student, we will share about our campaign, our awareness, our community engagement here. Feel free to scan the QR code and follow us, please. We do have upcoming competition with an awesome prizes, monetary prizes. So if you guys interested, feel free to follow us and join the competition. We do have podcast series. I will share in my LinkedIn. Please feel free to follow. Okay. Okay, I will just leave this because I wanted you guys to scan the QR, but at the same time, I'll answer the questions. Okay, active networking, how to identify useful network from many attempts. Okay, actually, this is very subjective, actually. In many ways you will encounter different type of people. Either it's the right person or not a right person. You have to experience it, but along the way you will have this extra power to assess and evaluate person. Okay, everybody will say, oh, okay, they can do that, they can do this, but how you wanted to really assess if that person is the one, that one you need to have, like, experience on how to read people lah. Of course I'll teach, but in different talk lah, hopefully, if Yutasha wanted to invite me again. But tips, um you have to know how to matching your own objective, your own goals, and also that person roles. If you can match, uh, then it will like at least be in another you can definitely initiate another discussion. So from a discussion to discussion, you know that, oh, this is the right person, or this person can help you or not. That is the process that you need to undergo lah, to be able to read this person. What are the attribute as the startup to create value and reputation? As I mentioned before, you need to have this visibility. Okay, you need to really go out in the market. Okay, you need to meet people. Okay, to really present your solution. Okay, so that they know that, oh, okay, your startup solution is really powerful or really great. Okay, there is always a program that um, teach you how to really pitch and ideas and all.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
I wondered if your Safika could share with us what are the bad experience or unpleasant experience or maybe some sad stories and about when you are attempting this on this startup and start to get engagement with a network and collaboration with partners, right? What are the challenge? Right, some of the negative side that you have been faced. Just a lesson to share. Is it convenient to share?
Oh, yes, 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 sure, sure. I actually have a lot of sad story. Okay, be it during my work, or during my corporate times, or during my entrepreneur journey. Actually, my sad story is when I pitched my proposal and they didn't like really like the proposal, and they
Yeah.
go to another person. Okay, that's one thing. Or they really like your ideas. Your ideas is really brilliant, but they end up appoint another person or another company. So that is my but you need to like remember that this is all a life, a journey, a life lessons that you need to experience. So be resilient and don't give up. In
Yes.
business, we cannot give up.
Yeah.
It's really, really tiring. You need to always work because it's your company. Because if you work with somebody else, you receive a salary.
Mm.
You can always, on leave or something. But if this is your company, if let's say you are you're supposed to be on leave, but suddenly your client wanted to meet you, then you need to sacrifice all of that. So this is what you need to really ready for that to come.
Yeah, it's very interesting, right? The challenge, the path heading to your target, right? So
Yeah.
I wonder is can you tell us more about on the reward, right? On the reward of this struggle and the effort, right? We go through these startups, we go to networking, we go to collaboration. So what is the expected reward that we expect, right? For example, how about your side?
Um, actually, I feel like this is actually you wanted to know about the what is my motivation, is it?
Yeah, motivation. But at the end, we want something from
The
our effort,
reward,
right?
of
The
course, the
reward, yeah.
revenue that I'm generating lah.
Revenue, one thing, right? Yes, of course. The
Yes,
revenue,
the
you want to
revenue
get
that
rich,
I'm
right? You want to get
generating.
reward monetarily. Well, of course,
Yes, and
yes.
also it's about your passion actually.
Yes,
You need to be passionate of what you are doing.
yeah.
Because if you don't really understand and passionate about whatever you are doing, that's the time that you can easily give up if you didn't receive the reward that you want.
Yeah, you're right.
So, and actually, it's not like really. you send one proposal and then you straight away get the job. No.
Yeah, yeah, sometimes.
It's about your community networking, and also your pro bono services.
Mm,
It's important for you to join these NGOs and work voluntarily,
mm,
because this small thing will lead to another big collaboration. This is what I
mm,
experienced lah.
mm. Yeah.
Uh,
I think that is more than just monetary return, right?
yeah.
Monetary return. Probably at some point, is the return that you feel that you are being useful to the community and the nation, right? Yeah, probably at some point, right? You can survive, of course. Personally, I think survive is very important, right? But
Yes, survive is very important.
at the same time, being feel useful, right? Useful to the community and contribute, right? I think
Yes.
it's some value that we are able to give back, right? I think
Hmm.
that's good. Yeah.
That's why
And
it is very important for you to
yeah,
have product that you really believe.
yeah,
That is the most important thing. If
yeah,
you have the innovation and products that you really believe and really passionate, I think very likely you guys will succeed on in growing the company, the startup.
yeah. We
Uh,
have two questions from Fakrudin and Dania in the
hmm.
text in the chat box, right? The first is the negative responses on your passion as an entrepreneur. I think you had just answered this.
Yes, yes, yes. Of course, being young, okay. I just wanted to add lah.
Yes,
Being young is actually a challenge, okay?
a challenge. Yes.
Because when you're young and you
Mm.
are facing a client like an old timer client that is,
Yeah.
wiser than you,
Yeah.
sometimes they tend to maybe, not
Underestimate.
yes, but you have to find ways to really tell them that, look, I am expert in this. So you need to learn how to pitch your ideas effectively. So that's why I said that you need to go to this trainings program, so you can build up your confidence and your presentation skills, so that you can answer all of these questions, because they tend to really trigger you. uh
Yes, I think we have second questions is more on it's by Daniel, right? Daniel Faris. Daniel Faris asked something about how to identify a good partner. So I think the answer is how to identify a good partner from bad partner. Well, I don't know. Probably yes. Shafika, can you share about this? How to know and read persons? Right? It's more on read persons.
mm, yeah. I think I mentioned this juga before. Actually, this is really need practice and experience, actually, because we don't know, because sometimes that relationship can work, sometimes not, but learn how to assess your partner.
Mm,
For me, um I identify my partner if they have the same wavelength, I have the chemistry with him or her,
mm,
we can work together, same vision, mission, everyone commit. That is my key in my partnership. I don't want person that disappear at the end of the day, only talk but never execute. So
mm,
person like this I will avoid lah, basically.
mm,
My type of partner is I need somebody to really know their thing.
mm,
They are the expert of that particular field,
mm.
they are committed. They didn't like really count the time lah, means that they available 24 hours if the discussion is needed, because we are doing business, we are doing startup, so everyone have to be committed. So if
Yes.
your criteria of teammate is like that, you
Mm,
have to find the criteria that same as your criteria as well, your attitude. Because if you have this attitude but your partner don't have it,
mm.
then it might be like a crisis,
Yes,
you
it could be.
fail. Yes.
It could be. I think it's time's almost due. If no more question, probably you take a group photo before we end, right? Is it possible, student and attendee to turn on their camera so that we have a group photos together? Yeah, my photo is on. Let me change the layout into a tile,
Because we
right?
have 100 plus participant. Wow.
Yeah, yes. Could you switch on your cameras, please? Right, Daniel, already switch on. All right, Daniel, Faris, hi, how are you, Faris? Share your hand. I see Ahmad Aham, I see Anis, Suhada, I see, please turn on, right? Just to respect, right? Respect the session. Please turn on, that we turn on the camera. Right, Farudin, hi, Farudin. And the rest are introvert.
Understand.
Understand? Okay. Try to be honest, show your face, train, right? Train to be face person, right? At least you switch on the camera, right? It's nothing wrong to switch on the camera, right? And then Harif, Aiman's all totally black. Ahmad Khairul, just the background, camera not switched on. But anyway, I try to take photo as much as possible. Yeah. Any more want to join in the photo section? No more. Okay. I think that's it. Just a memory, right? Just a memory. Okay. Thank you very much, TS Dr. No Syafika
Thank
for each
you.
sharing, right? I think
I hope this session is very this can be benefit to all of you guys.
yes, yes. Thank you. Give applause to Dr. Syafika, right? As a kakak, right? As a kakak to share to all abang adik, and there are some others researcher and senior person as well in the team. But I think it's word applause, right? Word applause, and thank you very much again, Dr. Syafika, right, for joining us. We may collaborate further on. We love to have this relationship and collaboration carry on. Yes. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, you may leave the session now. Thank you very much,
All right. Thank
everybody.
you so
Have
much,
a nice
doctor.
day.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Have a nice day.
Thank you very
Yes.
All
much.
right.
Thank
Bye.
you. Yeah,
Thank you.
Sari is here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. Right, please sign in your attendance list. Right, I already attached in this um the chat box. Right, the attendance. Thank you all. Have a nice day and have a enjoy your lunch. Right, for those who have this challenge on this IDP and peer review, please text to me. I try to look into it, and hopefully you are qualified to have a rebuttal. But I'm looking for evidence, right? If you do not have evidence, I cannot help you, right? Okay, thank you very much. See you. Bye bye. Listening.